Kúnlé Okunọlá, popularly known as the Living MKO, the national coordinator of Tinubu 2023 presidential ambition non-negotiable. And you all knew my story.
That's right.
Yeah, I started with PDP contesting twice and came to APC to promote Asiwaju for complete 4 years all over the federation. But I thank God the northern part that I actually targeted was the one that delivered Baba, which is a glory after taking the ticket, because my own aim is for the unity of the country and for new generation to take ticket and perform as well, because we know Baba has done well, but with the crop of the present legislative body, if they go with Baba into presidency too, they will be corrupt, they will pad a lot. So we need new generation in the National Assembly. That was our home game, and that's our home aim. We are not support group, we are interest group, promoting people to contest as well. But when the ticket was coming up under APC, I was told to step down. So that was why I ported to Labour Party to test water. I just want to let people know that I want to test water. I'm a grassrooter and people man. So I took that risk because they call it risk, being in Lagos after working assiduously for Asiwaju. But one thing I want to point here is that I did not take a singular person from APC or PDP when I'm going to Labour. I went there to create and generate new generation of politicians. Though they are organic, they are not politicians per se. You could see it in their processes. Even when my election, having won, they did not know how to protect votes. They are too childish, they are carried away with online. That's not politics. And no matter how well you want Nigeria to be better, you have to play by the rule. And a lot of them get carried away, and at the same time, they compromise as well. What they are particular about is Peter Obi. So I spend the money. Peter Obi never give us 10 kobo. I promote the party all over the Lagos state and in Ikeja. I spend all my life savings. But I find out that the election with the result we see are selective as well. They are voting through tribal sentiment. And you will see that all those reps that won are predominantly Igbo. The one that are Yoruba, one where PDP are dominating, where they are rep. You can check. So they just replace the PDP with Labour Party. But in a prominent local government like Ikeja, Oshodi Solo 1, because even Oshodi Solo has 2 candidates, right. One Yoruba in Oshodi 1, one Igbo in Oshodi 2. The Igbo won overwhelmingly because they gave all their Igbo people full support. But when it comes to Yoruba, they negotiated with the rep in that place. So that was what happened in Ikeja. They have already negotiated my vote with some bigot people. And we are free-minder. We are free-minder. We support Obi because we know that having given us ticket, we can contest in that party. And there is difference between Labour Party and Obedient as well. So people should ask themselves, where do they actually belong? And that's why they got it wrong. They got it seriously wrong when governorship is coming in by making it a tribal sentiment, adding the Igbo name, trying to do a lot of things. Provoked our people. And I guess the result we say today, because it's not that we have over how many 7 million voters in Lagos. So for us to catch in like that in the last election, 500 between the two major Labour and whatever, it is telling you that there is voter apathy. And that's why we come out to call our people out to choose their destiny. Politics is all about interest. When your interests are not met, you are bound to leave. But we are not permanent enemy. Today I'm addressing the press for you to get my story and why Lagos must still remain center of excellence. Why everybody that did not come out the last election because of neglect, because non-interest, should come out this time around and exercise their vote. And we've been mobilizing seriously, and I know the will of God will do. And let me tell you one thing, whatever the outcome of the results, everybody have opportunity to
watch.
Yeah, I exercise my franchise.
Honorable, live there.
It's not much.
Why would you say?
Yes,
I exercise my franchise today as a good citizen of this country, and I can tell you that it's very peaceful here at the polling unit. Kudos to the security officer, kudos to INEC officers.
Just other persons.
Huh?
Just other security persons.
Should we stay there and back them?
Yeah.
So that
So let's just talk about you just cast your vote now. How long did it take you to do this?
it's seamless processes, and I thank the federal government, I thank the state government for making it very peaceful. Today I exercise my franchise and right to vote and to make Nigeria a better place. I'm here, the security are perfect, the INEC are well coordinated, and the processes are okay, and all the agents are well coordinated as well for those that are present here at the polling unit.
Okay, comparing this election to that of the presidency and the National Assembly, anything different, sir?
Yeah, everything was peaceful at that time too because I exercised my right to vote like other people. I want you to know that this is a new polling unit created.
Okay.
And that's why you see
Polling
that
unit
we have,
what?
yes, polling unit 079. Is it
Yes,
079?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
09 of
Yes, of Olusosun.
Olusosun.
So I used to vote in Olusosun Primary School. So when this is created into my domain, because of some people, they felt that they should bring it to the main road. It was supposed to be down in my place there for all over 500 voters that I mobilized there. But because of peaceful coexistence, we allow it to be located there. And it was very peaceful too last week until the issue of uploading came on board, which is not within our own or security capacity. Even INEC, the PEO, is not within their capacity. It is at national level, which I think that can be resolved at a court of law rather than go into violence.
And INEC has received a lot of heat shortly after the presidential. You are doing an after the presidential election. Is there any? What's the take on INEC being the performance?
INEC started well. They promised us heaven and earth, and I can tell you why you have massive contribution of the youth in this coming election is because of the promises of transmitting givers. Nobody wants to go into that good way of writing, endangering yourself at collation center. You all knew what happened to me at the collation center in 2019 when I was attacked because we are enforcing the right result to be written. So I think we need to go beyond this local, archaic, backward method of writing results. We should be able to follow the electoral act by transmitting on real time. INEC started well with good promises until the end. Sorrowful. I call it sorrowful. Everybody knows that. But I hope this one, because let me tell you, I don't know what they are talking to hide. Let Nigeria, the right person will be there. So and you could see the turnout now too. I think, but except the youth, they have all lost certain kind of hope. Some of them are shouting, but I think the judiciary should be able to replenish you for the another one. There mustn't be voter apathy. When there is voter apathy, there is going to be breakdown of law and order in the country, and it can lead into the war. And some of the people that are creating problems here, they don't have visa. Where are they going to? Those people creating problems don't have visa.
So they can't jump.
Where are they going? They can't pass through the border. They can't pass through the air. So that's why you need to advise Nigeria. Once you don't have visa, make Nigeria a better place. And by the time it's better, all those people that have visa and go, don't allow them to come in. That
Because
is the
of
thing.
COVID-19.
Yeah, so that is it. It's not COVID-19 because of the electoral process.
Thank you.
God bless you, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thanks so much, sir.
Bye, once more. You are welcome.